Yo, what is going on, y'all? Welcome back to our Cleveland Browns franchise in Madden 21. I'm Kimbro Plays. Thank you guys so much for the love and support on this series so far. Having a blast making Browns content, making football content here on the channel. I'm excited for today's episode. Starting off with Jarvis Landry, getting himself an upgrade. We're going to throw it into route runner, turn Jarvis into a scheme fit as well, getting that additional boost each week, catching deep route, short route release, awareness. Solid boost for the 28-year-old, really the heart and soul of this Browns team. You know, he's the energy provider out there on the field. Jack Conklin is ready for his boost as well. Did a nice job coming back from injury in the last episode, getting himself a little pass block and run block boosting. We're going to take a look at Denzel Ward as well. Legend. Up to a 92 overall, getting that +1 morale boost. The whole team is getting a morale boost. Everybody's looking really good. Great upgrade there to Denzel. We really need to work on his tackling, and a +3 on his tackling is solid. Up to the 8th ranked cornerback in the league. Putting him in the top 4%. He's having a great season. Somebody who has been quiet, you guys haven't seen a ton in the episodes, but has been doing absolute work. Gruger Hill here, middle linebacker, special teams ace. He's actually been really solid. 27 years old, 89 speed, solid tackler, runs well. He's done a nice job for this Browns team. Little subtle free agent pickup, but he's been really, really good. Week 11, we are taking a look at this matchup between the Browns and the Bengals. 1 o'clock start. Got a couple people returning from injury. Looks like Ronnie Harrison is back in the lineup this week. I would say Antoine Brooks Jr. did a nice job, serviceable, filling in for Ronnie, but Ronnie's obviously our long-term future here at the position. So happy to get Ronnie back and get his season going and start to shore up the secondary because, man, have we struggled, at least in the run game. Quickly taking a look at the middle linebacker class here as well. I think Anthony Walker Jr. has done a nice job alongside Zaven Collins, but it really would be nice to add one more additional piece next to Collins as the long-term future in the middle of this Browns linebacker core. Bayless and Fisher look really good. Couple first-round grades on the rest of these middle linebackers. I'm excited to scout the rest of these guys. Looking to get into this game pretty quickly here in the start of this episode, but taking a look at the Bengals roster real quick. Allen Robinson, the second, kind of the stud wide receiver. Jesse Bates is there, Joe Mixon, Tyler Boyd. You know, these guys can sling it and pass coverage as well between Bates and William Jackson III. Really solid roster. Some top-end talent, nothing too crazy, but they're pretty solid all around. No real big weaknesses on this team. And Joe Burrow, up and coming, having himself a nice season so far as well. I'm ready to get it going. Let's take a look at this matchup. First Energy Stadium, here we go. And welcome to Cleveland. Super excited for this Week 11 matchup. The Cincinnati Bengals making the short trip up 71. I guess short's a bit of an extension. Cleveland and Cincinnati are separated by about maybe 4.5 hours. You kind of have to go right through my hometown of Columbus to get between the two, but one freeway connects these two franchises and these two teams. Not a lot in the record separates the two, though, as Joe Burrow and the Bengals come into Cleveland to face Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns. Browns looking to stay undefeated at 9-0, leading the AFC North. Bengals at 6-3, trending in the right direction, but certainly need this one to go their way if they want to keep their playoff hopes alive. Jamie Gillen has this one teed up, and we are off and ready to go. Joe Burrow leads his Bengals onto the field, having himself a decent season. 2,300 yards passing, 16 touchdowns, only 5 interceptions. Pretty efficient, leading this team to a 6-3 record. He's going to get the day started at the 25-yard line in the shotgun. Play fake, runs right. Kind of an awkward play there. Brought down after a short pickup of 2 or 3. Really, the story of Cleveland's season so far has just been injury after injury. As you saw, that inactive list. Browns missing some key pieces in this one. 2nd and 7. Burrow out left, tosses this one up to Kyle Pitts, who makes a wonderful contested catch. He's getting himself involved early. That one goes for 14. But on 1st and 10, Burrow bringing a receiver over in motion on the jet sweep, breaks a tackle, hurdles. That's Tyler Boyd able to get himself 9. Browns need to make a better effort in tackling as this 2nd and 1 goes to Mixon, who gets some space up the middle. He rumbles for 14. Effective running out of the shotgun early for the Bengals. Certainly been an Achilles heel for this Browns defense, is shutting down other teams' top running backs. And we've seen a lot of good ones this year. Bengals moving the ball earlier. Setting up the screen here. What a play by Taki. Keeps his outside shoulder free. Works through the offensive lineman. Is able to bring down Mixon on the screen for a loss of 2. Heck of a play by 44 there. 2nd and 12. Burrow checks it down to Pitts, who breaks a tackle, spins off a tackle. What a tough guy to bring down. That play should have only gotten a gain of 2, and he figures out a way to turn that into a 12-yard first down. And the Bengals already in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Burrow in shotgun, plenty of time. Nice little pocket, flicks it out left to Mixon. Stiff arms, Phillips breaks 2 tackles from Collins and Greedy, and then is able to be brought down finally. But man, these Bengals are running tough already. 2nd and 2 from the 11. Burrow looking left, throws it up to Allen Robinson. Contested at the point of attack by Grant Delpit, but Robinson able to hang on. Tough catch. That's a first down. Bengals set up shop at the 8. Give is to Mixon up the middle, and he is going to score. Walks in. What a statement drive to get this one started by the Bengals. Burrow leads these guys right down the field. They march it right into the Cleveland dog pound. Say, we are here. Mixon caps off this one with a short run. Bengals up early. 7-0. And here comes Baker Mayfield. 2,300 yards, 22 passing touchdowns, 10 interceptions. A few fumbles trickling in on that statistic line as well. Baker needs to control the clock and control his turnovers today. Bengals already off to a hot start on first down. Here's a huge hole for Chubb up the middle. Finds the crease, gets himself going for 15. That is a great start for Nick Chubb. Doing a nice job getting up the middle. Browns need to make sure they get Chubb involved early and often. He's really the key that drives this truck. He gets the handoff here on 2nd down. Short pickup of 3. Last week had 88 yards and a touchdown on 20 carries. He's got just under 1,000 yards rushing on the season so far. Need to make sure they keep him involved. Use him here as a play-action decoy. Throwing out to Hooper. What a catch along the sideline. Hooper for 25. Makes a great contested catch. Defender all over his back. Austin Hooper on play action. Able to bring this one in on the sideline, and the Browns respond quickly with their own drive. Getting the ball to the 36 of Cincinnati. As Zach Taylor looks on, talking to his defensive coordinators. What a heck of a catch here on the sideline by Hooper. Baker does a nice job. Offensive line protects well. Hooper with, I believe that's William Jackson III all over him. Makes the catch, keeps the feet in. First down. Baker on 1st and 10, 5-step drop, throws over to the middle to Hooper. Hand fighting with the linebacker. Able to get himself 8. Nice pickup on first down. This 2nd and short give goes to Chubb up the middle. I believe he falls forward for the first down. Stefanski likes it. Browns, 1st and 10 at the 25 now. Toss left. Chubb on the edge. Oh, Bitonio unable to get the block. Bengals do a nice job fighting through all of the traffic and are able to keep Chubb to a short gain. That looked like it had potential and was set up well. 2nd and 9, play action. Baker looks, throws to the end zone over the middle to Njoku. What a play. Knocked down by Mackenzie Alexander, who was there in coverage. Great defense. This throw on 3rd and short goes to N'Keal Harry, sliding down on the slant. First down. On first down from the 14, throws it up to Hooper, knocked away. Bengals defense doing a great job, and then 2nd and 10, they're going to get to Baker Mayfield, bring him down. That is Wren on the sack. Baker in shotgun was looking for places, running out of time. Here on 3rd and 18, he's scrambling out right, nowhere downfield to throw. He's going to just slide down and take it. Browns settle for 3. Able to get points on their first drive, but certainly disappointed to not come away with 7. Bengals up 7-3, getting this one going from their 25. Tyler Boyd in motion again, able to break a tackle to the edge, and he is going to go. Are you kidding me? Denzel Ward missing a tackle. Tyler Boyd down at the 5. Tracked down by Grant Delpit, doing a nice job, never giving up on the play, but my goodness. We just talked about Denzel Ward needing tackle upgrades, and he needs a lot more of them. Unable to bring down Tyler Boyd, who was just getting the jet sweep in motion. And just like that, the Bengals are inside the red zone close. Well, they were close. That's going to be a Malik Jackson sack on 1st and goal. He's going to bring down Burrow for a loss of 15. All the way back out to the 20-yard line. Heck of a play by Malik Jackson. Nice coverage sack there by the Browns. 2nd and goal from the 18 for Burrow. Standing in the shotgun, tall. Throws out right. That is caught along the sideline. 3rd and goal from the 13. Burrow under pressure, dumps it to Mixon. Mixon sneaks away from Billings. Billings does a nice job tracking him down from behind. Doesn't let him get free of him fully. Browns force the 4th and goal from the 8. Nice job by Billings, never giving up on this play. Cincinnati quickly responds. They tackle on 3 of their own, up by 7, 10-3 on 1st and 10. Baker running the RPO. Getting hit while he throws. That is short on the slant route. Incomplete. Now it is 2nd and 10. From their own 26. Baker in shotgun. First touch for Kareem Hunt. Tries to make a move. Gets stood up. Only 2 yards. And just like that, the first quarter is over already. Both teams take it up and down the field into each other's red zones. Scoring on every drive so far. This one having the looks of a shootout. Baker on 3rd and 8. Shotgun. Play action. Throwing out right to Jarvis Landry. Mackenzie Alexander. Jesse Bates on the coverage. Do a nice job swatting this one down. Landry looked like he had a step. He's got Alexander on his back. Bates on his front. They swat it away. Browns end up with the punt. Cincinnati going to start this drive at their own 35. Check down to Hitz, who gets hit by Phillips. Nice job holding on to the ball. Good hit delivered. Burrow under pressure again on 2nd and 5. That's Tommy Togiai. You love to see it. The rookie defensive tackle out of Ohio State. He's able to get to Burrow. Brown's doing a nice job downfield. Burrow not having anywhere to go. He's not really a threat with his legs. Drift. Out of time. Sack. Togiai. Nice job by the rookie. 3rd and 15. Empty set. Burrow dumps it down. Hit. That's going to be short. Tyler Boyd. Burrow off to a 9-for-9 start, though. Extremely efficient. Browns force a punt of their own. 1st and 10 from the 15. Baker in shotgun. Inside give to Hunt. Nowhere to go. Middle of this Browns offensive line. Not getting any push yet. 2nd and 9. Give is to Chubb on the left edge. Jesse Bates does a nice job cutting this off, forcing him to the help. He's tackled. Gain of 5. Baker, 3rd and 5 over the middle to Jarvis. Nice in-breaking route. Stands in there. Pocket holds up. Delivers a strike. Wilson in on the tackle for Cincinnati, but the Browns able to pick up the first down. 1st and 10 from the 29. Inside give to Chubb. A little space. Closes down quickly. That was a gain of 4. 2nd and 6. Now a handoff to Hunt up the middle. He's able to get 2. Leaves the Browns with a short 3rd and 3. Throw over the middle to Hooper. Settles in nicely with his little hook route. He is dangerous on 3rd down with that. Finding soft spots in the zone. First down for the Browns to the 46. Now on 1st and 10, handoff right goes to Chubb. Only able to get 2. Bengals doing a really good job with their front 6. Able to slow up this Browns run game, especially on early downs. 2nd and 8, Landry coming across in motion. Give is to Chubb. Chubb off the left side. Hit hard by Jesse Bates. Only able to pick up a couple. Browns with a 3rd and 5 from midfield. Baker empty set. Gets the snap. Sets. Looks right. Harry. Nikhil drops it. Squirts away from him at the last minute. Initially had made the catch. Then drops the ball. From midfield, Down 7 early. Stefanski elects to keep the offense on the field. 4th and 5. Baker, shotgun, looks right, throws Landry at the marker. Grabbed by Alexander. And I don't think he got there. Jarvis Landry makes the catch. Snagged, grabbed, tossed down by Mackenzie Alexander, and he did not. That is a turnover on downs. Browns give it up here at midfield. Joe Burrow, quick, right to work. Mixon on the sideline. Browns missing tackles. Collins, Harrison struggling on the outside. Quick throw out to Mixon. That's going to go for 20. Quickly in business to the 29. Cincinnati with the short field after the turnover. Burrow, slant route. Boyd, complete. Down to the 10. Getting off of that press man coverage from Denzel Ward. Boyd making an early impact. Handoff goes to Mixon here on 1st and 10 from the 11. He goes for 4. 2nd and 7 from the 7 for Burrow in the shotgun. Drifting, standing, looking. Ward on the coverage, able to knock that one away. Nice job in the end zone by Denzel. 3rd and 7 now. Inside breaking route by Boyd, and there's Ward again. Able to drag him down short of the line to gain and on the end zone. 4th and 1. Let's see what Cincinnati does. They decide to keep a player on. Myles Garrett in the backfield has hands on Mixon. Mixon stiff arms, fights his way off, and he is in for a touchdown. Joe Mixon already a problem, showing how dynamic he can be out of the passing game and on the ground. Fights off a tackle for loss from probably the best defender in the entire AFC, Myles Garrett. Unable to bring down Mixon. Stiff arm, fights him off, and he is in for a touchdown. And the Bengals, huge 14-point lead. Great start for them. This drive getting started at the 23 for the Browns. Outside handoff to Chubb. Short gain. Nice job by the secondary of the Bengals to slow him up, chip him, and Chubb nowhere to go. Baker scrambling here on 2nd and 9, running out of time. That is Shaq Harris. Sack. Big, huge loss on Baker, who was trying to extend the play and get out of the pocket, but runs out of room. Now the Browns with a very tough 3rd and 14. Baker looks right, throws, intercepted late to the outside. Hunt making the play, trying to, and Von Bell is going to take this one to the house. Absolute disaster for Cleveland here as the second quarter winds down. Von Bell on 3rd and long, in zone, makes an incredibly athletic leaping interception. Baker had plenty of time, but not a good decision to throw this one outside on the deep dig route. Von Bell goes up, gets 2 hands on the ball, and the Ohio State product returns this one for 6. And it's just gone from bad to worse for Cleveland, 24-3, with only 2.5 left in the first half. Baker, really poor time to have a really poor decision. And now on 1st and 10 from the 23, throwing out of a sack, incomplete. Oh no, Baker's thrown another from the 23 this time on 2nd and 10. Jermaine Pratt sitting in his cover 1 hook zone. Man coverage across the board. Baker has the slant open, but just does not see Pratt at all. Trying to get it to Galladay. Pratt jumps out in front of him. Back-to-back turnovers for the Cleveland Browns, and the Bengals are set up again before the half. Joe Burrow, 1st and 10, play action, throws left. That is caught by Boyd, this time on Greedy Williams. Now he's inside the 10, and with 2:20 left to go in the first half, the Bengals are threatening to blow this one wide open. Stefanski frustrated on the sideline. Browns offense not helping this defense out, leaving them with short fields and difficult situations when turning the ball over as we hit the 2-minute warning. 1st and goal, throw out right. That one down to the 1-yard line. Allen Robinson on the catch, 2nd and goal from the 1, and there's Allen Robinson again. And oh my goodness, Cincinnati making a statement as Allen Robinson flips the ball down. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Joe Burrow This Bengals sideline fired up on the road in an important game for them as they are just holding on to a wild card spot at 6-3. Coming in against the 9-0 Cleveland Browns. And here they are with a huge first half lead. Baker talking to his offensive line as they get ready to come out. Got to get this thing back on track. Minute and 33 left in the first half. Browns down big. From the 21, Baker in shotgun, running out of time, looks right, finds Galladay on a good drag route. He gets out of bounds, out to the 38. Browns do have all 3 timeouts. A little bit of time left. Baker in shotgun, looking left, up top. Galladay jumps, leaps, swatted away. Incomplete on 1st and 10. 2nd and 10. Baker over the middle to Hooper. Finds him in that hook curl zone. Going no huddle. 1st down. Minute and 5 and counting. Baker barking out signals to the offensive line. Play action. Throws over the middle. I believe that was for Galladay. No one anywhere near that throw. Baker really errant. Ugly. This time on 2nd and 10, he's able to, on the run, find Galladay. Brown's going to take a timeout. They're first of the half, but are across midfield. Have some time to play with. 50 seconds left in the half from the 42. Baker bringing Landry across the formation. Remember, Browns playing without Odell Beckham Jr. today. Throws it out right to Landry on the sideline. Gets 2 feet in, rolls out of bounds, stops the clock. 2nd and 5. Baker in shotgun, Hunt on his left. Gets the snap. Stands, looks right, throws a dot to the sideline. This one to Landry again, doing a great job working the sideline, getting himself out of bounds. 1st down. Baker, shotgun, throws to Hunt, dropped. 1st and 10. Wasted opportunity there by Hunt. Usually pretty sure-handed, especially as a receiver out of the backfield. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Baker scrambles, running up the middle, inside the 10, sliding down to the 9. And with 30 seconds to go, the Browns take another timeout. They're 2nd of the half, but in striking distance here. Doing a nice job on the 2-minute drill, getting this close to being able to make it any bit of a dent in this big, huge deficit. And on 1st and goal from the 9, Baker hits Landry on the slant. Catch the Bengals in man coverage. Landry winning off the line of scrimmage. Doing a nice job. Baker stands in there, delivers a strike right over the middle. Beautiful throw. That's a mismatch. Landry on Bates, the safety. Able to get the inside, make the catch, hold on to it. Browns respond, 31-10. Still down big, but do a nice job to get themselves on the scoreboard before the half. Burrow on 1st and 10. Throws it outside. Short pickup, maybe no gain. This time on 2nd and 10, huge hole for Mixon. Grabbed by Delpit, doing a nice job in space to hold on to Mixon. He could have actually had a lot more yardage. As the clock ticks down, Baker Mayfield, Nick Chubb on the sideline talking about what they got to do to get this thing right. And the first half, going to come to an end. Cincinnati up huge at halftime, 31-10. 115 through the air, 120 on the ground. Meanwhile, across the league, Green Bay up 21-0 early in Baltimore. Aaron Rodgers out there slinging it. The Jets at the Bills. Zach Wilson, the rookie. He's out there trailing early in the first half to Josh Allen, who's having an efficient first half as well, up 21-10. And then all the way out in Los Angeles, the Chargers able to best the Steelers, who fall to 1-9, 28-17. Mac Jones continuing to struggle in his rookie season. Browns get the ball to start the second half from their own 21. Nick Chubb getting this one going, running up the middle, going absolutely nowhere. Interior of this defensive line for the Bengals doing a great job. Cleaning up, making a lot of room for these linebackers to roam or just making the plays themselves. Leaves the Browns with a short 3rd down. 3rd and 5 out to Harry, caught, but short of the line to gain. Browns 4th and 1 from their own 30, feeling like they need to do this. Nick Chubb gets some room, rumbles out almost to midfield, but a flag is down. Browns elect to to run the ball on 4th and 1, but Wyatt Teller is going to get got for the holding. Browns cannot risk it, decide to punt, give the ball back to Cincinnati. So an opportunity squandered there for Cleveland. After a decent punt, this one on 1st and 10 from Burrow. Short drop, 17 of 18 for 156 and a touchdown. He finds Tyler Boyd, who's almost up to 60 yards, on 5 catches. He's been incredibly effective. Well, I was right, 70 yards. He's got 67 on 5 snags. 1st and 10 to Pitts. He actually drops this one, had a lot of space. Bad drop for the rookie, but he's had a nice day. Mixon on 2nd and 10, outside handoff, gets himself 7, forced out of bounds by Denzel Ward, and on 3rd and 3, setting up the screen, running out of time. Andrew Billings, what a play. Able to get to Burrow, snag him right before he releases it. Jackson and Myles Garrett also in the backfield, all over Joe Burrow. Browns do a nice job after giving up their first 3 and out. They forced a 3 and out by the Bengals. I guess the Bengals did pick up a first down, but are able to force the punt in general, get the ball back for themselves after trailing. On the toss play, 1st and 10, Austin Jackson all out there on the edge. Von Bell keeps himself clean, able to get Chubb in the backfield for a loss of 4. Browns, whether it's a holding penalty, it's a drop, it's a turnover, just making all sorts of mistakes here. But on 2nd and 14, Baker able to find Jarvis. Really nice soft spot in the zone. He's able to quickly get upfield, convert. Browns defensive line looking on. 1st and 10 from the 34. Baker turns, gives to Chubb. Rumbles into the secondary, but a flag down again. And this is coming back. That is a hold on Wyatt Teller. 2nd consecutive drive. Just absolutely killing themselves. 1st and 18. Baker play action. Looking over the middle, finding Landry. Broken up. Had a step. Unfortunate. Nicely done on defense. Oh my goodness. And on 2nd and 18, Baker running out of time. Fumbles. Carl Lawson in there on the sack fumble. Luckily, J.C. Treader able to dive on top of it, but Joe Burrow and this Bengals sideline, they are fired up. They are in complete control of this one. 3rd and 27. Not a lot of things in the playbook here. Baker in shotgun. Gets the snap standing. Hit as he throws. J.C. Treader now injured. Browns completely stalling. Punt it back to Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense. He's going to start with good field position out at the 37-yard line. In shotgun on 1st down. Browns sending pressure. Able to pick it up. Flicks it out to Robinson. Treader with a bruised elbow. He will be back. 2nd and short, though, for the Bengals from the 44. Burrow, shotgun, looks right, throws a strike. Tyler Boyd again. Burrow now 19 of 21. Tyler Boyd up to 82 yards on 6 catches. Greedy in on the tackle, but Browns having a lot of trouble defending this diverse passing attack from Cincinnati. Billings, this time on 1st and 10, doing a lot of the dirty work, fighting off multiple offensive linemen. He's going to get his 2nd sack of the day. Andrew Billings working on the left guard, then working through Joe Mixon. Able to get through both. Get back into the face of Joe Burrow and drag him down. Andrew Billings, who hasn't seen a lot of action in place of the injured Sheldon Richardson. He's having a day. On 2nd and 19, Myles Garrett in there to disrupt it. Able to bring down Mixon for a short gain of 1. 3rd and 18, Browns do a nice job, force this ball out of bounds. And that huge play by Billings is able to get the ball back for Baker. So the Browns stalling out the Bengals here early in the 3rd quarter as well. From the 31, Baker looking left out to Galladay, just wide. Not on the same page. Galladay went inside. Baker threw it outside. 2nd and 10. Give up the middle to Chubb, who finally finds some running room. A little bit of space. Able to get himself a crease and get out to the 30. Chubb's been effective when running towards the outside, not as much towards the inside up the middle. You would have thought with injuries all over the place. Woo, that we would have had more success throwing over the middle or running up the middle. And speaking of throwing up the middle, there's Donovan Peoples-Jones with a crazy contested catch out 17-yard pickup right at the midfield stripe. DPJ, nice job. And on 1st and 10, Browns give it to Chubb on the left side. He's able to get a couple. 2nd and 8. Baker empty, looking right, throwing right. Harry coming back for the ball, able to grab it and secure it, picking up the first down. Nice job by N'Keal Harry, filling in for OBJ. Chubb makes a move. This time on 1st down, he finds a ton of space, tripped up down at the 1. Nick Chubb with an incredible run. Little congested, just keeps his balance. Browns go no huddle in the hurry up. Finally, break a little bit of a run open, give it to Chubb this time. He cuts it back, meets Jesse Bates up the middle, and Nick Chubb is in to score. 24 doing all of the work on this drive. With a huge run down the sideline, Browns go hurry up, quickly get to the line of scrimmage, give it right back to Chubb, and he is able to fight through Bates. 31-17, Browns. Maybe making a little bit of a comeback, trying to get themselves back into this game. Allen Robinson. Allen Robinson on 1st down. He breaks a tackle on the jet sweep. He's running up the sideline. Greedy chasing him down, but another huge jet sweep issue on the sidelines. This one goes for 58, and as soon as the Browns start to get a little momentum, immediately ruin it by giving up a huge play to one of these Bengals receivers, primarily on the ground. Unbelievable. 1st and 10 from the 17. This one broken up. Denzel Ward in there on the coverage. 2nd and 10 from the 17. Going to Mixon. Finding room on the outside. Grant Delpit unable to make the tackle. Jacob Phillips able to help clean it up. 3rd and 6. Burrow in shotgun. Gets the snap. Looks right. Quickly throws. Up top. Greedy Williams with a huge swat. Look at this. Gets beats off the line of scrimmage. Recovers. Makes the punch. That's going to force the Bengals to kick. Nicely done by Greedy to recover. Baker getting this ball back, throwing up the seam to Donovan Peoples-Jones. He drops it, gets hit in midair. Unable to secure it. Browns, 2nd and 10 from their own 23. Play action goes to Chubb. Baker sets, throws to Njoku, who makes the great basket catch. Up the sideline, big play for the Browns. Getting David Njoku involved using his athleticism. Baker doing a nice job on the boot action. Sets up, throws back across the field. Bomb. Absolute dime. Drops it in there on Njoku, who's got the linebacker on him. That's a mismatch. Nice catch. Chubb this time, 1st and 10. Just across midfield. That's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Short pickup. Browns, 34-17, trailing, but have the ball at midfield as we start the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can continue to chip away at this lead. This handoff goes to Hunt. Flag is down. Holding is the call. This time it's on Treader. Browns offensive line having all sorts of trouble. 2nd and 17, primarily in the run game. Lots of holding penalties. This time on 2nd and 17, Baker throws an absolute dart up the seam, attacking the coverage with the vertical stretch. That one goes to Landry. Browns also going no huddle. Again, gets the snap. Baker throws to Landry, this time in a similar spot up the seam, unable to secure it. Tight coverage, tight window. 2nd and 10, Baker drops, throws up top to Hooper. Back of the end zone, triple coverage. Hooper got a hand on it, unable to secure it. Tough catch in the back of the end zone. 3rd and 10 now from the 19. Browns in the red zone. Baker stands, steps, runs, turns, throws to the end zone. Galladay at the goal line, just outside of his outstretched arms. Baker doing a nice job getting outside of the pocket. Mackenzie Alexander putting pressure on Baker, forces a wide throw. Galladay, if he catches it, he probably gets down inside the 5, gets the first down. Browns are going to settle for the field goal. 34-20. Disappointing not to be able to score there. 1st and 10. Mixon bouncing off of tacklers. He's got 9 carries for 61 yards and 2 touchdowns. a ton more production through the air. He's been an absolute problem. Now on 1st and 10, inside handoff. This one's actually going to go for a loss. Andrew Billings again having a heck of a day today. Tackle for loss on the halfback. 2nd and 11, bull rush by Myles Garrett, almost getting home. Forces a tough throw of Burrow. Now 3rd and 11. Browns would do well to get off the field and get themselves the ball back. Let's see if they can. They cannot. Kyle Pitts, that tight end, getting himself back into the action. 20-yard reception. 1st down. Huge conversion on 3rd and long. Now on 1st and 10, Anthony Walker Jr. doing a nice job on Mixon. Able to corral him. Play action by Burrow. Setting up. Finding Allen Robinson on the sideline. Great throw. Great catch. Allen Robinson with a heck of a snag on the sideline. These Bengals wide receivers, they are tough. Got skill now at tight end with Pitts. Mixon is still dynamic. Burrow, plenty of time to throw here. And the Bengals offense is a problem. Great catch by Robinson. 1st and 10 from the 27. 8.5 here to play in the 4th quarter. Olivier Vernon able to get in the backfield, chases the halfback, gets faked out on the play action. Brown's able to still apply pressure on Burrow, forces the incompletion. 2nd and 10. Burrow in the backfield being grabbed, shakes off the defender, grabbing him through the offensive lineman. Able to throw this one away, not take any loss of yardage. And then on 3rd and 10, just checks it down to Mixon and gets bottled up. Bengals tack on 3 more, 37-20. Browns down 17, 7 minutes to go. Baker gives to Chubb on 1st and 10 from the 25. Chubb able to only squeak out 3. 2nd and 7, outright. N'Keal Harry on the low throw. Makes a nice adjustment coming back to the ball again on the curl. Now Browns go no huddle. Baker changing the play. 1st and 10 from the 40. Baker gets the snap, rolls, looking left, running, chucking deep. Huge down the sideline, up to Galladay, who makes the catch but is knocked out of bounds. My goodness, first of all, Baker cross-body, throws it 60 yards in the air. Galladay finally goes up and makes a catch, but he can't get his feet in. Incomplete. Browns 2nd and 10, give it to Chubb. Finds a little bit of space this time. Able to get 7. Leaving the Browns with a 3rd and 4. Play action. Looking left, Landry wide open on a nice little over route. Gets himself into the secondary. He's got 108 yards on 8 catches. Landry's been solid all day today. Baker on 1st and 10, running out of time, avoids the sack, throws to the end zone. DPJ, jump ball, out of bounds. Knocked away. Baker doing a nice job avoiding the sack there, but unable to make the play. And then on 2nd and 10, a beautiful throw out to Galladay, hits him in the numbers. He drops it. Incomplete. Browns 3rd and 10. Baker settling in, throwing across, trying to hit Landry on the sideline. Again, unable to hit him this time. And with 5 minutes left in the 4th and 10, Browns are going to go for it. Field goals do you no good. Baker in the shotgun, running, scrambling right, throwing to the end zone to Harry, out of reach, inaccurate. Turnover on downs. Browns are going to give it back to the Bengals, and that might have just done it. As Joe Burrow and Joe Mixon take over here at the 34. Under 6 minutes to go. Outside handoff to Mixon, cuts it back. Taki able to grab him. Browns ranking 5th in the league in rushing defense, but today have given up 205 yards on the ground. Just, you can't win. You can't win like that. Meanwhile, you can win if you're Andrew Billings, who is incredible today. Another tackle for loss. He's doing a fantastic job getting his spot start today for Sheldon. 3rd and 9, Burrow out left. Finds Mixon, but that's going to be a short pickup. Browns able to get the ball back, but a good punt puts them at the 15. Baker, slant. Galladay squeezes. Nice pitch and catch there. Baker up to 293. Going no huddle. 1st and 10, 3-step drop, 5-step drop, 7-step drop. Throws it up top.
Bruh.
To Galladay. Now that's an interception. Wilson able to go up and contest this one. Browns in desperation mode, trying to make big plays downfield. Heck of a play by Wilson. Goes up top, contests it with Galladay. Pratt tips it. Wilson able to grab it before it hits the ground. And wouldn't you know it, Browns, whether they're getting a holding penalty on themselves or having balls tipped in the air, or Baker just making poor decisions and throwing it to the Cincinnati defenders. Just nothing going right for Cleveland today. Bengals on 1st and 10, up the middle. Mixon able to get himself a little bit of space. Goes for 7. 2nd and 3 from the 28. Under 4 minutes to go. Mixon up the middle. Anthony Walker Jr. trying to strip it away. Unable to. Able to corral Mixon. 3rd and 1 from the 25. 2:45 left to play. Bengals in full control of this one. Finds Robinson over the middle. Gets hit hard by Harrison, but able to pick up the 1st down. That's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Bengals up big. Have the ball. Browns electing not to use timeouts so far. Give up the middle to Mixon. Olivier Vernon snags him. Pickup of 3 from the 8. 2nd and 7. Mixon up the middle. Grabbed by Phillips. Dragged down. 3rd and 4. 40 seconds left to go. Mixon again. Browns defenders all over him, including Togiai and Ward. But with neither team using timeouts, 4th and short, that looks like it's going to do it as Chubb and Baker and Stefanski on the sideline. They know this one is over. They know they did not play very well today. And that's going to do it. 37-20 is our final score. Bengals with 3 takeaways, dominant on the ground. Baker, too many turnovers. Too many times the Browns shot themselves in the foot on offense. Not going to do it against a team that can move the ball and has so many weapons on the sidelines. Baker throws for 293 and 1 touchdown, but the 3 interceptions really hurt. Burrow didn't need to do very much. A lot of checkdowns. He throws for 240 and a touchdown. No interceptions. Protects the ball. Nick Chubb, top rusher of the day for 101. Gets himself into the end zone. He was solid. Joe Mixon was even better, though. 79 yards, 2 touchdowns. Allen Robinson with 1 carry for 58. Tyler Boyd with 2 carries for 78. Anytime the Bengals wide receivers are going to have more rushing yards than their receiving yards, you know the Browns are in trouble. Offensive line, Treader gives up 2 sacks. Bitonio gives up a sack. Really struggling up front in the middle. We know Wyatt Teller had 2 holding penalties on himself. Ward, Wilson, Williams, Billings, all effective on defense as tacklers. Billings had a nice day with 2 sacks. Pratt, Wilson, and Von Bell, the 3 defenders for Cincy, able to get themselves sacks. And that's going to do it. As we take a look, Nick Chubb ready for an upgrade. Been one of the best backs in the league, rightfully so on his player upgrade. Going to add the elusive trait to him. He's up to a 99 overall. As good as they come. Probably could lean on him a little bit more, but didn't get a lot of help up front as the number 2 ranked running back in the league, Nick Chubb. Ronnie Harrison ready for an upgrade as well. We're going to get him to an 80 overall and a scheme fit. Throwing 1 onto his run support, gets some love in speed, tackle, pursuit, play rec. That's a really nice boost. Already up to the 16th ranked strong safety in the league. Ronnie's got a nice balanced skill set here. Happy to have him back. And certainly somebody we're going to have to keep an eye on here as we move throughout the rest of this season and into the future. Andrew Billings, up to a 76 overall, gets a nice run stopper boost there. Only 26 years old, strong as all can be. I think if we can continue to work on some of his moves, get him some block shed, increase the awareness, he really could be a nice transitional defensive tackle for us as we look for a long-term future alongside Tommy Togiai. finally, Anthony Walker able to get himself an upgrade as well, up to a 76 overall. We give him the field general boost, get some awareness, get some block shed, some man coverage, and some tackle. 26 years old, doing a nice job in his first season in Cleveland. He's sort of in that sub package alongside Zaven Collins on passing downs. Definitely need to get his zone coverage up and his man coverage up. But with the athleticism, he's really kind of the only real option we've got out there alongside Collins in throwing situations. As we gear up here for Week 12 against the Green Bay Packers, big injury decision. I think we're going to go ahead and let Sheldon rest a little bit more. Go ahead and start back up Malik Jackson as well as Jedrick Wills Jr. He's ready to return. I think Austin's done a nice job in relief of Jedrick. Obviously, again, he's the long-term solution for us. We're going to go ahead and start both of those backups instead of rushing those players back. And our coordinator wants to talk about Aaron Rodgers, who's obviously a dynamic player, one of the best ever to do it at the quarterback position. Going to try to slow him down. Got to hold them to under 250 passing. That's a tall task. We'll see if we can do it. Going to continue scouting the rest of this linebacker class that we talked about last time. 5 first-round graded middle linebackers. Only a few of them actually with first-round talent. Some of these other ones, if they slide pretty far, certainly guys we would look to target. Like I said, we've got to try to figure out somebody other than Anthony Walker to play long-term alongside Zaven Collins. Hopefully we'll be able to get a couple of them. Terrell Bayless might be the best one for us to target in the second round. He's got mid-second round talent, already 23 years old, however. Got the field general archetype. Steven Fisher, also a really nice one. 23, but an early first-round talent. Would love to see if we could find a way to get him in the back half of the first round if he slid all the way to us. Browns currently holding the 32nd pick, the best record in the NFL, despite losing to Cincinnati last week. Here's a quick look at this Green Bay Packers roster. Devontae Adams leading the way. David Bakhtiari, stud veteran left tackle, going to be a challenge for these defensive ends of Cleveland. Jair Alexander, who we've already talked about, is the shutdown corner. And 37-year-old Aaron Rodgers at a 92 overall superstar X Factor. Still incredible ratings. 5th ranked quarterback in Madden. We'll have to see how we shut him down, as he's got the gambler ability, dashing deadeye, pass lead elite, gunslinger. Going to be tough to slow down Rodgers and the crew this week. Let's go ahead and see how the Browns fared. And on the road in Lambeau, the Cleveland Browns respond to their last loss against the Bengals in a big way, beating the Green Bay Packers 31-10. Looks like the Browns threw for 320. Neither team turned the ball over, and the Browns dominated time of possession, probably assuming a pretty solid day for Nick Chubb, as Baker throws for 320 and 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, doing a nice job. Offensive line protected him well, not sacked during the game. Nick Chubb runs for 67, no touchdowns, but Kareem Hunt able to get himself 10 carries, probably most of those out of the shotgun like we've seen throughout the year, and scores on the ground. Kenny Golladay bounces back in a big way. He's had a case of the dropsies, but gets himself over the century mark. 6 catches, 108 yards. Jarvis gets into the end zone for another week, and Austin Hooper quickly becoming one of Baker's favorite targets on the season. He's able to get into the end zone. Not able to slow down Devontae, but you do a good job handling the rest of this passing attack, including Rob Gronkowski for Green Bay. Didn't give Aaron Rodgers a lot of options. Green Bay defenders filling the stat sheet as expected, as we know that the Browns dominated time of possession, didn't really give Green Bay's offense a chance to be on the field for very long. Myles Garrett, who else? Able to get the lone sack of the day. Really good to see Austin Jackson getting 84 snaps. Probably his last opportunity with Jedrick coming back this week. He's done a really nice job in relief of the left tackle. Really good boost for him. Definitely our swing tackle of the future. Taking a look at the playoff picture, this is where the Browns sit right now. Currently the top seed in the AFC will be lined up for a first round bye. Looks like the Bengals holding down the wild card spot. Patriots sitting there as the 2 seed. That'd be a fun matchup to see the Patriots and the Chiefs go at it in the wild card round. On the other side, Saints currently leading the NFC's best record as the top seed. We'll see how the final few weeks of the regular season play out. This Week 13 matchup against the Baltimore Ravens, a primetime game. Odell Beckham Jr. and his dislocated ankle have been cleared by the doctors, but I think we're still going to hold him out. We've got bigger plans for this season than just having Odell come back for this matchup, including in just a week. He'll have to face the Chargers, and then it'll be right back to Baltimore, this time at home facing the Ravens. Olivier Vernon on his one-year deal, getting himself a nice little boost here. He's ready for a run stopper upgrade, getting him to an 85 overall. Still the superstar dev trait. The 13th ranked left end in the league. Still solid ratings. Olivier at 30 years old. He's currently rocking the secure tackler superstar ability. Grant Delpit ready for a boost, getting him up to 75 overall. Gets the zone upgrade. He's still a scheme fit. 22 years old for Grant. Ratings kind of sliding. Remember, didn't get an opportunity to play at all last year. This is his first full season actually getting games in, but he's off to a nice start. And finally here, Myles Garrett. Going to add one more, turning him into a true 99 overall, getting the power rusher upgrade, getting the power moves and tackle agility and acceleration. 25 years old in his 5th season, Myles Garrett, an absolute beast, having a stellar season. In fact, off to his best season of his career, 20 sacks already for Myles, well above his career high, and leading the team with 9 tackles for loss. Finishing up the scouting on the tight ends, wanted to bring your attention to Javon Kilgore, 5th round projection on him, but a mid-first talent. Definitely somebody we will keep our eye on. Didn't end up trading David Njoku at the deadline. We'll see what he wants to get himself a re-sign, but really good chance to bring in Kilgore if he or Riddick slide down the board. Ravens come into this one at 5-4. Marlon Humphrey, Ronnie Stanley, Lamar Jackson. We know the names. AFC North, major rival. Definitely a tough challenge. Not sure why they've scuttled throughout the season so far, only out to a 5-4 record, but certainly a team that we have to be afraid of and respect 100% as we get ready to go in Week 13. And just like we talked about, the Ravens are always scary to deal with. Throw the records out as soon as these two teams play. Same with the Steelers. Always got to be afraid of these guys. Ravens win this one at home 31-28 against the Browns. Close game. Both teams scored 14 in the fourth quarter. Both teams pretty solid on time of possession, although the Ravens hold it for about 6 minutes longer. Lamar, 336 and 3 touchdowns. Both quarterbacks sacked 4 times. Baker only able to get into the end zone once through the air. Nick Chubb goes for 96 yards, but gets himself into the end zone 3 times. What an absolute beast. J.K. Dobbins, OSU product, was the leading rusher for the Ravens, but couldn't really get himself going at only 3.6 per clip. Marquise Brown led everyone with 96 yards receiving. Galladay again, though, with a solid day, gets himself into the end zone. Hooper, again, solid, over 70 yards receiving on 5+ catches. Browns will certainly be happy to add Odell Beckham back into the mix. And I just noticed here, Miles Boykin, 3 touchdowns on only 5 catches. He certainly was somebody who sliced and diced this Browns defense. And not at all what you want to see. Jedrick Wills, in his first game back off the injured list, gives up 4 sacks. Really tough day for the second-year left tackle. Xavier Collins and Jacob Phillips led the Browns on defense in terms of tackles. Marlon Humphrey and Deshaun Elliott strong for the Ravens on defense. Yannick Ngakoue able to get 3 sacks of Baker Mayfield. Miles adds 2 more to his tally. He's up to 22. And then Ndamukong Suh able to add 1 as well. Malik Jackson gets in there. Sheldon gets in there. Anthony Walker, both splitting a half sack. And here is what did the Browns in. Zane Gonzalez missed his only attempt of the day. And in a 3-point loss, that's going to break the backs of the Cleveland Browns every time. I appreciate you guys sticking in there with me on this one. Browns go 1-2 after a 9-0 start. Drop 2 games this episode. All of them in the division as well. AFC North, like we talked about, going to be really difficult. Facing the Chargers next week in Week 14, and then it's back home against the Ravens. That's the game we'll play next episode. I appreciate all the love and support. Be sure to like and subscribe if you're enjoying this series. as we gear up till the Madden 22 drop in about 6 weeks or so. I love you guys. Stay safe, take care of each other, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace.